Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848 and welcome back to Vane. So thanks to you guys, I now know where the auto parts store is in Dannemora. It's not marked. It doesn't look like there's any roads here. It's not any obvious like space here for a a shop. And also my interactive map does not have it located on the map. Here's the thing though. A lot of you guys in the comment section told me where to find it, and you guys are the best. Also, if someone went out of their way to take a screenshot in their game, circle it, and then send it to me on Discord. So thank you very much for that, guys. I really appreciate it. And, again, thanks to you guys, I now know where it is, and we're going to head on out there. This has been a long time coming. Oh, really quickly before we go, I did want to check. Well, you know what? I was going to check on the parts of this vehicle, but the auto parts store is going to have parts for me. So, you know what? Let's just get going. Let's just get going. I spent a lot of time inside the base last episode, and I want to get out there and stretch my legs. I am not bringing a backup weapon with me, although I did just repair this one, and it does seem to last quite a long time, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Knock on wood. Usually we find stuff we can use as a weapon, though, if worse comes to worse. I really, how many reallys is that? Not enough. One more really want the developers to allow us to lock stuff in the back of the vehicles. The glove compartment is a good stopgap. It's not good enough. I really all right, stop saying really now. It's funny, but now it's just getting annoying. I seriously want that update or whatever, that feature. Yeah, feature. That's what I'm looking for. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that day. I'm sure it's coming. I mean, from what I understand, the developers are kind of a little overwhelmed by the success of the game. I love when that happens, by the way. Nothing makes me happier than when there's a survival game that I know about that like isn't big, and it's just kind of building up, and then they release it and it blows up. Valheim was like that. I played Valheim years before anyone knew what it was. We all know Valheim as it is today, but years before it ever went out into early access, it was like a shell of what it became, and I was playing it back then. Which is really cool. Valheim was one of them, obviously. Miss Survival blew up there for a while. Obviously, 7 Days to Die. When I was playing 7 Days to Die, nobody was playing. It was me and Rhino Crunch. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, that was it. And I love it. I love it when there's small dev teams, too. And like cold games with Subsistence. I wasn't the only one playing Subsistence, but I was there early. Like, really, really early. I think I got it maybe a day or two before it went to early access. Me and Game Edge were playing that for a while before anyone really knew about it. And yeah, I love it. I love when these games blow up. Supermarket Simulator. I wasn't the only one who knew about that game, but not a lot of people were playing it. And yeah, that game blew up big time. The developer had a hard time because sometimes these games, when they blow up, it's a lot of pressure on the developers to perform and deliver. Because when you're playing, when you're making a game that not a lot of people know about, you can have a few people who are playing it. It's like, okay, whatever. But when there's a lot of people playing it, there's a lot of critics, man, and they are going to let you know. And I'm sure all those games critics let them know quite a bit, and it is a lot of pressure. But I'm glad this game is doing very well. It's a great game. It's my favorite game in a long time. I can't think of a game. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really liked Rising World too, man. I like this more than Rising World, though. The building in Rising World is way better. The immersion and the survival aspect is way better in this game. Yeah, I like this better than Surviving World. But Surviving World is in the conversation. But yeah, what was the last game I liked as much as this? I don't know. Sons of the Forest? I really like Bellwright. But Bellwright is a little bit different of a thing. Yeah, I play a lot of games, man. It's hard to... Honestly, it's kind of hard to keep up with them all. But that's okay. That is a good problem to have. More games means more fun. Oh, careful. What are we doing? 80, 69, 70? We're going 79 in a residential, right by a prison. They're gonna throw me away, and they're gonna throw me away. They're gonna lock me away and throw away the key. There we go. All right, so it should be up here. Yeah, I was up here last time, and I just turned around right at the last minute. People thought I was trolling. They thought I knew where the place was, and I was just being funny. No, I did not know. Pretty small building. Okay, well there you go. It's just a small building. I didn't expect it to be this small. That's what she said. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, this is tiny. I'm gonna fit so many auto parts in here. Oh, what is that? Yep, batteries. Love it. I'm taking both of them. I'm taking both of them. Clear the glass. Right. I need one of these too. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful. This is a small store, but man, it is a really good store. You know? Sizes and everything, ladies. I have to search this. Oh boy, that's a lot of tires. Okay. I gotta decide where I want to put these things at my base too. Now that I like extended the wall, I have to decide. By the way, the chassis in here is wrecked. But I knew that, and I was like, that's okay, because what I'll do is... Did I lock that the first time? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. So it is locked. What was I saying? I don't know. Something about something. Probably wasn't important. Anyway. Yeah, these things are awesome. These things are absolutely awesome. Right there. And these are going to be for my batteries. I'll tell you right now, next season, I'm probably not going to destroy that much stuff. And I'm probably going to have a hard time with, like, loot because of it. I'm gonna be honest. I want to live right by a cave. I do not want to live inside the cave. That doesn't sound very fun to me. But I want to live near a cave so I can go, go to the cave all the time. I'm also not a big fan of driving in the cave. You can drive the utility vehicle or whatever inside the cave, but it's kind of hard. I guess it's still worth it, though. When I did it, I was like, I'm not going to do this again because I kept crashing and everything. All right. Let's drop stuff off. That and that. There we go. And let's get in here and do some looting. So a lot of people keep telling me magazine racks could have like schematics and books and stuff. They very rarely do for me. I'm not really sure why. What is this? Car tire display. Can you actually display them on it? I seriously doubt it, but let's give it a shot. All right. Tire. I feel like it should snap into place on that. But yeah, no. I mean, you can put it down here like this, but that's not really. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that doesn't do what I wanted it to do. That's okay. No big deal. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. We got some oil. We got some screws or radio. Engine timing belts. More screws. Ooh, steel wool. Screws. Vehicle brake pads. Jumper cables. More steel wool. See, if I turned on loot respawn, I can get more steel wool. Vehicle brake pads. Timing belts. Spark plugs. Come on. Spark plugs. And more spark plugs. What we got going on back here? Hey, you. Oh, there you go. Go ahead and close that. All right, sparklers. You got a chassis in here somewhere? That would be nice. Filter. Really nothing good in there, right? Yeah. Okay, car filter. There we go, chassis parts. And I can't carry them because they are heavy. Chassis parts, I think, are the heaviest thing in the vehicle, as far as I can remember. Way. Oh, stupid deer. Gonna bring the zombies down on me. Gas tank. Gas tank's gonna be very heavy as well. Actually, if a gas tank's full of gas, that's probably the heaviest thing. Let me double check and make sure I looted all this, because I got full and I think I might have missed some loot. No, we're good. Alright. And put these in here. Take out the... You know what? I'll put the chassis in before I leave. I don't want to do it right now. What's going on over here? You're done. You hear me? Okay, so I think we got everything over there. Let's grab these. Right? Yeah, if you have your loot respawn on, just come back here. You never need parts again. You won't have to repair them. You won't need them. You just come here and get them. Which is why I turn my loot respawn off, because it's too easy, you know? Like, I mean, I don't want loot to be scarce. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh my god, I can't find anything. But at the same time, like, if something's been looted, then, there we go. Yeah, looks good. If something's been looted, I'm okay with it not respawning. Unless I absolutely need it later, but so far, I have not needed anything that I could not get. Like, if there's some kind of tool or something in the game where I've looted everything and then, okay, I can't get it. I literally can't get it. Then I would turn loot respawn back on. But, you know, I want to have to repair stuff. I want to have to grab stuff out of other vehicles. I want to have to, you know, take care of the vehicle. And if I had loot respawn on, I wouldn't have to. I could just do whatever. Although, some would argue I do not take good care of my vehicle. But I try. Have something locked in here. Right. No bathroom, no big deal. I think we're done here. There you go. And alright, man. It's a very small building. It did not take a lot to loot. A lot of time. But man, that is some like sick stuff right there. Really, really good loot location. You die! That's what you get. Okay, so, where are we gonna go loot next? Well, I've always wanted to loot the houses along the lake, so they were pretty close, so I think we'll go check those out. I think that'll be pretty fun. I did save the game. Oh my gosh, these freaking zombies. Freaking zombies. I did not change out the chassis, but I'm already in the vehicle, so I'll do it later. Keep putting it off. It's like real life. I'm a procrastinator in my games, too. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I just already got my vehicle. I'm already on the road. I got my tunes. You can't hear them because I don't play tunes on YouTube. Oh, farm. Okay. Oh my goodness. Stupid zombies. Stupid zombies. I guess I'm lucky they're stupid or could cause me some issues. Have I looted this? Yeah, I've looted that for sure. Actually, I think I've been over there a couple times. Alright, so we're going to come up here. We're going to make a left. Right here. And there's the lake. And we're going to check out these lake houses. Oh, I was like, wait, what is this all about? That's right. That's the island right there. The lake house that everyone lives at. Because it's, like, awesome. Although I don't know how good it is when the lake freezes over. I don't know if zombies can walk across the lake. Also, people told me zombies could get through the water somehow. I don't know. But then other people told me they can't. So I don't really know what the deal is with that. Alright, we gotta make sure we don't lose either of those. Oh wow, this is a heck of a view. My goodness. What's up, my man? Should I take apart all this stuff? Yeah, this is stuff I will take apart. Okay. Looking good. Screwdrivers, some nails. Let's take this apart. And take that apart. I usually like to take this apart and then loot these. It's a little bit easier. Or so I feel. I don't know if it's actually easier or not, but it makes it easier for me. Okay. Go and take this. Nope, don't move it. Destroy it. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's look around the outside. Oh, okay. By the way, I was always wondering if you could dry clothes on these. You cannot, as far as I can tell. But you can dry clothes on the drying rack. So that is pretty sweet. Alright, you. Alright, hopefully there's no one behind me. What the heck? Oh, basement. Okay. You know how I like the basements. Just kind of looking around. Oh, look at that. Nice refrigerator. I'm not going to loot. A lot of this stuff's probably going to be no good. Apron. I mean, I don't really need any of that stuff, but Hey. What's your problem? You got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker. You remind me of your dad. He was when he went here, he was a slacker too. Oh, yes, sir. Why even try? You're too much like your old man. No McFly will ever amount to anything in the history of Hill Valley. Something like that. I know I butchered it, but it's good. Let's go upstairs first. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for shelves too. Like shelving units. Yep, there we go. Let's move this one. We want to get as many of these as we can. There we go. What else am I looking at that I'm going to find in a house besides shelving units? Honestly, I can't think of too much else. I do have some scratches there, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Probably. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Save the game for sure. Alright, any other shelves? Do I care about any of this stuff? This stuff's okay. I don't really... Yeah. It's alright. Nothing I really care that much about. Let's go upstairs first. I usually like to go into the basement last because it's my favorite place. I'm not really looting that much. I know I'm not looting that much. I'm mainly here for like furniture to bring home. But I should do some looting. What is that? Oh, that. Oh, there's like a picture on top of another picture. That's weird. Oh, and look. Oh, this must be bugged because the garbage is inside of the. Yeah, stuff's inside of things. Get to that 75. Do I need cardboard for anything, really? Really sure. Can I put towels on that? Yeah, let's see if we can find a towel. Paper. Can I put toilet paper on there? I know it's a towel rack, but... Toilet paper. Oh yeah, you can. I mean, it looks a little weird, but... No, actually, it's perfect. Never mind. Looks great. Should I take it? I think I already have one at my base, so... Oh, weapon case. Look at this, all freaking tucked away and hidden. Alright. Let's move you. Just move this outside from here. I don't think so. Probably not. Now we need to come back up here. Alright, put that right there for now. The jets. And off they go into the distance. Okay. Can't do nothing to him. Can't hit him, but he can hit me. What a load of BS right there. Oh, more shells. And got the weapon case. Everything's good in here. Okay. I'm going to move these shelves down onto my vehicle, and then we are going to move on to the next loot area. Okay, I think we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to leave these buildings because there's quite a few buildings here, and I kind of want it to be its own episode. They do seem like interesting places to loot, but like I said, we're going to save it for its own episode. Plus, I have some other places I'd like to go check out. Oh no, why am I going the wrong way? Hold on. Try that again. There we go. Alright, everything's looking okay, as far as I can tell. So let's get down in here. And where I'd like to check out is the end of this road right here. I'm kind of curious where that goes to. Probably someplace I've already been, but I've got to satisfy my curiosity. I really wish all POIs would pop up on the map, so I know when I've been there. I mean, well, Cage, you could just remember. I know, but it's a big map. I'm playing a lot. Like, I'm not going to remember all this stuff. Okay, so it's just over here. Now, I'm probably have been here, but I'm going to kind of drive around and kind of look around and see what's what. I don't know if I actually came through here completely. Alright, let's Over this way. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep, I have been here. I kind of remember this. Let's take a quick look in here and see what's what. Make sure everything is still on my vehicle. I mean, I wouldn't have closed the door when I came out. Oh, I came in this way. Okay. Yeah, I definitely have been here. See, the fact that it doesn't pop up, I'm not going to remember I've been here. You know what I mean? Okay, fair enough. Let's see where else we'd like to look. How about down here? That might be a good idea. Let's go check that out. Okay, we are on our way to the next location. I'm just going to do a quick check on the stuff in my vehicle. Yep, everything seems okay. This is not stuff I want to lose. You know what I mean? Like, I'm stopping, like, every, like, you know, couple minutes and saving. Just because I don't want to lose this stuff. Alright, so let's take a look. Yep. Keep going. And then we're going to make a right about here. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to come down here. Again, if this is someplace I've already been, I apologize. It's just, it's almost impossible for me to remember where I've been and where I haven't. That's why I want the stuff to pop up on the map. But I will do my best. Yep, door's open. We've been in there. And I know I've been in there. I think I have a shovel. Here, hold on. Pretty sure I brought a shovel with me today. So, shovel. Let's go get some bones. Welcome to the bone zone. All right, hold on really quickly. Put these away. Take that back. Shovel. Destroy the fence. All right. Bones. So, is there a point where you'll stop getting loot out of this? You can't get it. Okay. You can't get anything more from this. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that these graves work exactly like the ores in the mines. And what that means is they're going to respawn. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to take another one of these because I do plan on doing some more building. I'm going to have like a little thing at my house where I'm going to like set up a little outside area, and these will be really nice. So yeah, I'm thinking that'll respawn after. Oh, did it just respawn already? Is this the one I was hitting? I'm pretty sure it is. Huh. I didn't think it would respawn that quick. Alright, can't get anything from it. Let's just make sure. I'm gonna wait until that thing goes off the screen. I'm gonna try and hit it again. Because if these things do respawn, I've now got a really good way. I mean, you could always make broth with vegetables. I get that. It's just really expensive. Like, I would argue kind of maybe too expensive. So, but you know what? Growing vegetables is probably better than coming here and doing this. Also, do you really want to dig up a corpse and use its bones to make broth? I don't know. That doesn't seem like the best idea in a zombie apocalypse. Okay, still can't get anything from it. That's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the vegetables are the way to go. Listen, man, if you have a problem with that, make a bigger farm. You got the room. Good point. That's a good point. Okay. What the heck? I even locked it into place, didn't I? Or maybe I locked it into place when I got out and now it's not locked into place? No, it's locked into place. I don't know what happened there. It looks like we have everything though. So I'm going to hope for the best. Okay. Everything still seems okay. Makes me nervous with this freaking vehicle, man. You go through all this work, like, to get this stuff on the vehicle, and if it disappears, it's kind of soul-crushing. Alright. And let's go down here. Let's check the map. Alright, we're going to make this right and see what's over here. Okay. I don't think I've ever been down here. As a matter of fact, I'm like 90% sure I've never been down here, which is good. That's good. New areas are always good. Wow, this place is huge. What is this? Lake Farm Storage? Okay. Not really looking for farm stuff, but like it's probably gonna have a lot of food and everything, but that's okay. Lake Farm Storage. Look at this place. It's You said you can look in this if you get up. And oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I gotta put a car chassis on that thing. Keep forgetting. I like the vans and like the smaller vehicles better because when they need a chassis, they look banged up. So it like keeps poking me in the face. Cage, gotta fix this. Gotta fix this. You gotta fix this. Like if the truck looks okay. All right, so I wonder how much water is gonna be in here. Like 7 million or something. Yep, 7.5 million units of water. So this wouldn't be a bad base. The location's actually really good. It's like right outside Dannemora. It's pretty relatively centrally located. You've got all the water you could ever drink in a lifetime. You've got a fence around the entire place. Ooh, picnic tables. I gotta bring these home. Actually, hold on. I'll bring them home in a minute. I want to continue looking around. You got propane and propane accessories. What do we have inside? It's not going to be very homely, you know. Oh, okay. All right, I'll loot in a minute. I just kind of want to look around. Yeah, you've got a fence around this entire thing, except for right there, which you could seal up pretty easily. You got all the water you're ever going to need within your base. Is there anything else good about it, though? Not really. There's nothing really good about... Oh, another tire rack. Yeah, I don't see anything else that's really good about it. Lots of space. Defended. We should come up with a... You know what we should do, guys? We should come up with a checklist of things you are looking for in a base. And depending on how many of those gets checked off, or depending on if it's like, you know, what kind of tier of a base it is. Like, space, for example. Water. Is there like a lot of water within the base? Is there grow plots? Is there a greenhouse? Right? This thing doesn't have any dirt in it, which might be not really. You don't really need dirt to do farming because you can make the standing plots. What else? Washer, dryer, walk-in freezer. Yeah, just let me know, guys. Let me put together a checklist of things to make an awesome base. Now, this thing is pretty poor on farming. It's got no farming plots. It's got no greenhouse. I don't think the buildings would make a good greenhouse because it doesn't have the lights on the roof. I don't know why I looted and then destroyed. Yeah, I don't know if this would be good for growing crops. It does not have a walk-in freezer. It does not have a washer. It does not have a dryer. It does not have a bed. It doesn't really have any kind of nicely built bedroom areas. Like there's no houses. Houses are kind of a big deal to me. These things, I mean, you can live in these things. You can like, you know, set these up, destroy everything, put your bedroom in here, put all your crafting things, and you don't really need a bedroom. Like, you don't need a living room. You don't need any of that stuff. But it is nice, and I do like it. I would definitely put that on the checkmark list. But yeah, I mean, I can't give it an A tier. I just can't. It's going to be B tier. Without no walk-in freezer, no grow plots of any kind, no, yeah. Good place for solar panels, though. Go on the roof, put up some solar panels. I think the generator's on the roof as well. But yeah, it's just missing too many things. That is not a generator. Where is the generator? Is it that one? No. Yeah, I'm not sure. You'd have to find out like how to hook up power into it. So I'm gonna look around a little bit. Here, let's just start looting. I'm gonna look around for how you would hook power up into these. These might have their own like boxes in here, but I'm not seeing them. Well, I think you could just go here and do. No, can't do that. Where are the lights? There they are. Can I get up there? Oh man, I was just gonna say, there's no stairs in here. Okay, there's no cooking things here of any kind. Yeah, this is definitely B tier. It's missing too much stuff, but it's still pretty interesting. Examine connections. Oh, there it is. See, it was kind of hidden. There you go. There's the fuse box. And you have to hook up each individual fuse box to get the lights on, but that's definitely doable. Yeah, I don't know. I think this will make a pretty cool base. And you're gonna have, I mean, honestly, with the food, dude, just go steal a refrigerator. Or get like a refrigerator or 3 and bring them over here and just get all this food in there, and you're gonna have enough food for a long time. Like a really long time. Although I'd really like, I don't, is there any freezers? Are there freezers you can, oh, the ice freezers, right? Those like ice containers at the gas stations and stuff. Those freeze things, right? All right, so if you want to live here, you go to the nearest gas station, you bring back one of those ice freezers, try and get 2 if you can. And then you come back here, and then you take all the food out of all this stuff, and you put it in those freezers. That's it, man. You're good with food for, like, a long time. A long, long time. And once you get the built freezers, although that walk-in freezer's so good. The funny thing about the walk-in freezers, I didn't take advantage of it. Like, I didn't understand how it worked. The walk-in freezer's a big deal for a building. Not a lot of them have it. You know? I think I only know of like a couple. Like most of these POIs are not going to have the walk-in freezers, and they are really good. I don't care about any of this stuff. I'm going to be honest. Nope. I'm just kind of looking at the gear at this point. A car gas tank. Oh, here we go. That's stuff I care about. I should probably take this stuff. You know what? The hell with it. Take it all. I don't care. Figure it out. You know, you can't stop taking stuff, because then you're going to be like, well, I need something. You're like, well, it was at that place. You didn't take it, dummy. And it's like, ugh. You're right. I'm a dummy. All right. This. And then soil bags, I think, are the... Oh. Wow. I thought I would have had more. I wish I could just drop it like that. Drop it like this, though. That's... And... Yes. Okay. Man, I am encumbered AF. But you know what? Everything in this building's been looted. Okay. And we have one more building and some outside stuff to take a look at. And let's see what we have over here. All right. I love those engine parts, man. Even though I'm still not putting the chassis in the damn vehicle, but I'll remember eventually. I mean, even when I do remember, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later. I'll do it later, my man. Oh, we need to make sure to take home those picnic tables for sure. Can't forget those. How many am I gonna take? Probably 2. I was gonna take another tire rack as well, but I decided, no bag, similar. There's no room. That in there. Starting to get a little dark in here. I'm starting to get a little scared. See, I'm thinking about taking the tire thing home. How many tires does one man need? I mean, seriously. Honestly, if I have 2 of these full, I'm just going to break up the other tires. I can repair them, so... I don't need 5 million freaking tires. Speaking of tires, I wonder if I'm going to have to fill them up with air again. If you haven't been watching every episode of this series, there was one part where my vehicle started, like, shaking as I was driving it, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. I thought it was, like, bugged. And some people were telling me it was because the air pressure on my tires was too low. I was like, oh my goodness, that's so cool. Like, I expect this game to be pretty realistic. I call it a hyper-realistic survival game. But man, that is just a level of detail I did not expect. Sleeping bag. And let's come up in here. I hope more people start doing these, like, hyper-realistic survival games. And it's not all about difficulty. I mean, in this game, you can make the difficulty as high as you want it, but it's more about just, well, the difficulty of managing everyday life, doing your laundry. Maybe that's not for everybody. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I really like it. I like it about as much as real life. I mean, I don't love it. I love the fact that I have to do it. I don't love doing it, if that makes any sense. I don't know. A lot of stuff I say doesn't make any sense. That. And there's a stinky smell, but that'll be okay. Let's go ahead and drink. There we go. All right, let's grab the picnic tables, and I think we've gotten just about everything here I care about. I'll take 2 picnic tables to go, please. This one. Yep. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, boy. Get wrecked! What you get? That is what you get, my friend. Let's go unlock this. Not that it helped last time, but... No, don't destroy. Cage, no destroy. Oh, boy. This is going to be tough. Put that right there. We're going to have to play some Tetris here. You don't want to stack things on the vehicle. I've done that in the past. It doesn't... I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll work sometimes. But it's really messed up for me in the past, so I don't do it anymore. I don't know if I'm able to take 2 of these home. Alright, I'm going to take 1 home for now. Like I said, I don't want to stack things on top of each other. So we'll just take 1 home for now. And I want to see what's over here. Let's go take a look. Let's take a look. A little look-see. Hold on. What's over there? That's kind of weird. Oh, it's connected. Oh, okay. So there's nothing over here. It's just a connection from here to here. All right, very good. You know what, guys? I was gonna go out. Oh, come on, you freaking zombie! Get over here. Come take your medicine. There you go. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. I was gonna go out and loot some more, and I was thinking, you know what? I am kind of like stacked here. I think we need to go get this stuff home. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we gotta go out of here and to make a right, and then a left. A right, and then a left. There we go. Save the game. In case anything fall. I mean, we have a lot of stuff on this freaking thing. Like it's pretty crazy, actually. All right, a right, and then a left. A right, and then a left. Stinky smell. I know I got a lot of rotten food on me. I'll take care of it later. All right. And then a right. And then a left. I wish you could make like road signs. Like, oh, home is this way or whatever. Right. And then a left. And we should be home in no time. Okay, I just came home. And unfortunately, these lights, I think it happened on a game reload. The lights are not connected to the shelving anymore. Which is a bit of a bummer. I hope there's a way I can like fix that. I also need to go into God mode. To place stuff here because it's not placing. There you go. And there you go. Yeah, this is... Man, I was so excited about these lights, too. It crushes me. It really crushes me. Hopefully there's something I can do right now in the game, like if there's some kind of technique that I can use to make them stay on there, but I think anytime I have a game reload, you know, anytime I save the game and come back, I'm pretty sure they're going to be kind of bugged out. So, bit of a bummer there. As you can see right here, I did take the tire rack off of the vehicle. I tried to drive through once and the tire rack got destroyed. Also, the stuff on the sides here are going to get destroyed as well. So we need to take these off. Kind of just place these around here. That's okay. Next episode will be a building episode. We might go ahead and make that little outdoor area. I don't even know what to call it. Like private campgrounds or something? I don't know. Something like that. And we're going to make something over there. I think I have a tent, but honestly, I don't know. Can you actually pick tents up in this game? I think you can. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. All right, let's go ahead and save the game. Maybe I'd have to move the tent on top of my vehicle. I don't know. Good? I think we're good. Make sure everything's up here. Yep. Okay. All right, great. I'm gonna make sure to get everything off here before I reload the game because God knows what will happen if I don't. But yeah, we got a lot of really interesting stuff here, and I'm very happy about that. If you guys end up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.